Hello and welcome back to the Wrestling Group. I'm your host, as always, Ryan, and today we are going to be doing another wrestling figure unboxing video. We have Roddy Piper, the Hot Rod himself. It's from the WWE Main Event Series 148. If you've seen my other videos so far, I've done the Carmelo Hayes and I've done the double John Cena's as I got the normal one and the Chase one, the You Can't See Me Chase version. So this is Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. So I've only got one Roddy Piper figure before this, and it was part of a free pack. If you go scroll literally near the beginning of this YouTube channel, you'll probably find it. I think it was Macho Man, Roddy Piper, and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, I think. So if you go back through, you'll be able to find that. It is near the beginning. It's one of the first ones I unboxed, I think. But he's just in his blue trunks, so this one has the Hot Rod t-shirt. So let's have a look. My previous main event figures have been quite decent. I've picked this up from B&M for $9.99, so pretty cheap. So defo shop around for the main event ones, because I've seen some ridiculously priced. I've seen some selling on some of the figure groups a month, and someone's trying to sell one or two of them for like 25 quid. But if you go to your local B&M, this series is the latest one in B&M, and they're $9.99 each for the basics. So here he is, Hot Rod. I'll be honest, straight away that face scan looks more like William Regal to me than Roddy Piper. I think that's a pretty generic face scan, unfortunately. What else do we notice? His hair's probably a lot lighter than it needs to be. Probably a shade too dark than that, really, isn't it? That's a pretty generic figure, really, isn't it? Like, that face, for me, doesn't look like Piper. Especially if you go off the backing card. Now, I loved Roddy Piper. If you go off that backing card, that face is not. It's like sort of mixed between William Regal and John Cena. That face scan, and like I say, the hair is a shade or two darker as well. So that's unfortunate. So he has the Hot Rod t-shirt, which is obviously made famous by him and then worn later by Ronda Rousey, but she had Rowdy on it instead. But it was the same setup with the writing. So the t-shirt is literally just painted on. It's not separate, it's not 3D. You can't feel the sleeves or anything. So they've just painted it onto the body and then slapped the sticker over the front, which is a little frustrating. The wrist tape is the same, just painted over the wrists. And to be honest with you, look at that physique. I don't remember too many times when Roddy Piper was as ripped as that. That's like what, between a 6 and 8 pack maybe. Don't remember Hot Rod having a body like that. So it's not very like is it? It's not very like Roddy Piper in that sense of, you know, the face scan's not great, the hair tone's probably too light, the body is too ripped. So the blue trunks, fine. The blue knee pads, fine. You know, they're 3D knee pads, they're proper knee pads, they're not just painted on. We've got RP on his boots, obviously for Roddy Piper. So, I mean, all in all, I'll be honest, it's not a great figure. I thought it was better than it, to be fair. Because of working being it, as soon as the latest line of figures comes in, I just go through the box and I'm like, oh, I need this one, need this one, need this one. And I seen Roddy Piper in the Hot Rod t-shirt, so I was like, I need this one, need the two John Cena's, need the Carmelo Hayes. And I didn't really look at it, and I put it to one side, and now I've come to look at it, and I thought, that is not a great figure, is it? It's definitely not one of the better ones I've seen of Roddy Piper. Yeah, it's not great. And I thought to be fair, the main event series hasn't been too bad so far of the ones I've opened, like say the Carmelo Hayes, which is on here, the 2 John Cena's, which is in one video, they're on here. They've been pretty decent, but this is a pretty poor figure, to be honest. I'm not that impressed now I've opened it. I think obviously on display a bit further back like that, so it's going to be obviously on a shelf on the wall. That doesn't look too bad, so it's still going to look alright on display. When you get up close to it though, like say that face scan isn't great. The hair tone isn't great. That's more like a blonde, isn't it? Like a proper blonde. I think it's like a shade too darker normally. And then like say that body, like I don't remember him having like, that's like a 6-pack underneath that shirt. And then the fact that they've obviously just painted the shirt over the body, which is annoying as well. I'm not a fan of that when they do that. I prefer it when it's like 3D, so you can feel it, so it's like he's wearing it and you've not just painted him. So all in all, it's not a great figure. It's, to be fair, there's not a lot right with it. Probably the blue boots, blue trunks, blue knee pads, and the boots. That's probably about it. So pretty disappointed in this one, I'm afraid. But yeah, I'll probably say it's about a 5, maybe at best, out of 10. So do you own any of the main event series? Do you own this Roddy Piper figure? Let me know in the comment section what you thought of it. I think it's a pretty poor figure, to be honest. It's not great. So yeah, I would like to know your thoughts, or just let me know based on this video what your thoughts and feelings are. Am I being a bit too harsh? But I don't feel like I am. I think it is a pretty poor figure. So I'd say 5 out of 10. So like I say, let me know in the comment section below. Do you own any of the main event figures? If you do, let me know what you think of the series so far, and let me know which figures you do own. So as always, don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, comment today, and stay tuned as always for more wrestling related content coming your way very, very soon from the wrestling group.